Hi, I'm Charlene from Empire Acupuncture in Rancho Cucamonga, and I wanted to chat today about 10 tips on how to keep yourself, your loved ones, and your community safe during the coronavirus pandemic. I don't typically use notes when I do these videos, but there's enough to talk about, so I wanted to make sure I had my notes ready, and let's jump right in. First tip is don't panic. Don't let all of the media coverage and everything scare you about what's going on. And I don't understand the whole toilet paper thing as it relates to the coronavirus, but you don't have to be running out at this point in time to go cover a bunch of things or buy a bunch of water bottles or anything like that. So first and foremost, please don't panic. I know this seems scary, but if you follow these simple tips that I have, then you are going to keep yourself healthy, your immune system is going to stay up, that is going to help you care for and keep the immune system up of your loved ones, and that's just going to spread through the community and keep everybody happy and healthy. So tip number 2 is to check for reputable sources. We see things on TV with the regular media, with social media, on the radio we hear about what's going on, and you don't know what that reporter or that friend of yours on Facebook, you don't know if they've actually checked their facts. So let's go ahead and just make sure that we are sticking to the facts. Reputable sources are going to be, major medical university websites. They're going to have good information. The CDC, they're going to have up-to-date information about what is going on. For instance, just today I saw something about the virus not being able to withstand heat. Now that's heated foods and hot climates, and there's enough merit to it that the information is being researched. However, they haven't come to a conclusion on that yet. So please just check in with reputable sources. The next tip is going to be eat clean. Please, please, please eat clean. And I'm going to reference a book in a minute, but getting back to the warming nature of things, you can eat warming and nourishing foods such as ginger, cloves, dates, goji berries. Those types of foods may help kill off the virus, as I know ginger and cloves have antimicrobial properties to them, but it also is just going to help support your gut and your digestion, and we know that there is a strong gut immune system connection. The fourth tip I'm going to recommend is to sleep. Our bodies regenerate and heal during the sleep process. So if you are having difficulty sleeping, if you have chronic insomnia, please reach out to me. I have a lot of tips and tricks and supplements that may help you, because this sleep phase of every day that we have is so important at keeping our immune system healthy. Tip number 5 is to move your body. Now, surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, those 3 tips are the first 3 keys to how to be well in Dr. Frank Lipman's book, Eat, Sleep, and Move. So I highly recommend, if you don't know how to eat healthy and clean, or how to sleep properly, or how to move your body properly, please take a look at that book. It can give you some great information. And one quick tip on eating clean is to only shop at the grocery store on the perimeter of the grocery store. Avoid those center aisles where all the sugary packaged foods are, and stick to your veggies, your fruits, and your proteins. Step number 6. Wash your hands and don't touch your face. Now, I already noticed that in this video I touched my eye because I had an itch. So touching my face for me is one of the most difficult things not to do. I tend to be a fidget, and it's one of the things that I fidget with is by scratching or touching my hair or making sure my makeup's perfect. So one simple solution to this, and this is something I suggested to someone earlier today, is to wear a rubber band around your wrist, and every time you catch yourself touching your face, snap that rubber band to give yourself some negative feedback, and you will find yourself breaking yourself of that habit really quickly. And then wash your hands. I know that this is such a basic, simple thing that we all talk about, but I think you'd be surprised at how many people don't wash their hands on a regular basis. So every time right before you eat, if you're out in public and you've touched anything, doorknobs, escalators, handles, railings, staircase railings, anything like that, you're gonna wanna wash your hands. And you want to do it, you want to wash in between your fingers, you want to kind of get underneath the nails, really scrub, and you want to wash with soap and water, and not just water, don't just rinse them, wash them. And make sure that you wash for at least 20 seconds. So what I do is I sing the happy birthday song 2 times. It takes about 10 seconds to sing happy birthday. And so it's like I get to celebrate my birthday all day, every day, singing to myself in my head. If you don't love the birthday song, come up with something else, just time it, make sure you're washing for at least 20 seconds. Tip number 7 is going to be supplementation. We unfortunately just don't have the nutrient density in our soil anymore. There was a report put out to the USDA, or the equivalent at the time, back in the 1930s, that the soil in the United States was depleted of most basic minerals and nutrients. And it's only gotten worse in the last 90 years. So unfortunately, that doesn't mean that, or that means that we are not getting all of the vital nutrients and minerals out of our food as we should be. So it's important to supplement with high quality supplements. If your financial resources only allow you to go out to the major retailers like Walgreens or CVS or Rite Aid to buy their supplements, then by all means get something. But the absorbability and the concentration of those supplements is probably very low. So if you have the financial means, then please reach out to somebody like me, a naturopathic doctor, a chiropractor who has access to high quality pharmaceutical grade supplements. Some key supplements that you should be taking as immune boosters are going to be vitamin D, zinc, and vitamin C. And then I want to bring it back to hand washing really quick. If you are going to be washing with special soaps or sanitizers, basic soap is totally fine as long as you're doing a vigorous enough scrub. It's going to get rid of everything. But make sure that if you're using any kind of hand sanitizers, it has at least 60% alcohol in it. If it has less, then it's not going to be cleansing the skin enough. Now, anything with an alcohol base is going to be very drying, so you might be investing in lotion a little bit more, but at least you're going to be staying clean. And then please keep in mind that antibacterial soaps and antibacterial hand sanitizers are not going to give you any kind of defense against a virus. So if it's either the flu virus or the coronavirus that you're actually concerned with, don't waste your money on antibacterial soaps because they are only going to help mitigate the problems with bacteria. Tip number 8 is my favorite. Acupuncture and moxibustion, or moxa. You might have heard me talk about moxa before. Maybe I've done moxa with you. If you already see an acupuncturist, whether that's me or somebody else, and you're interested in learning about what moxa is, please let them know and they will educate you on whether or not you're a good fit for it. It's not designed for everybody, but it is definitely a huge immune booster, as well as acupuncture. Acupuncture actually kicks up our immune system so that we can fight disease on our own. So if you get regular acupuncture, then you are already in a good position to have a better immune system. Tip number 9, avoid overly crowded places. Now I feel like this circles back to tip number 1 about don't panic. I don't want to put my life on hold. I don't want to live exclusively in my home just because I'm worried about the coronavirus. Or I'm not worried about the coronavirus, but if you are, I hope that it's not forcing you to stay home. Although just keep in mind that unfortunately the information we have is that the coronavirus can incubate for up to 14 days, which means that somebody, whatever, let's not put that out into the universe, but a person who's got the coronavirus, they will have it in their body, they will have the virus for up to 2 weeks before they show any symptoms. So that means that there's 2 weeks of time that they're encountering other people before their symptoms come out. So please just be careful. You know, maybe we need to change our culture a little bit, no longer shake hands with people, but rub elbows. We can get back to rubbing elbows. And then if you do find that you have any symptoms, whether that's flu-like symptoms or symptoms of the coronavirus, which the symptoms of the coronavirus are fever, cough, and either shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, if you do feel like you have those symptoms, contact your doctor before you actually go into the doctor's office or to the hospital. Call them and see if they do any kind of telemedicine where, almost touched my face, where they can talk to you over the phone or maybe do a video consult with you to give you information about whether or not you should seek treatment. That's going to help from spreading the disease as well. And tip number 10, my last tip for today before I get into a couple of offers that I'm giving, is hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. The solution to pollution is dilution. Dilute everything. Our bodies are 70% water. We need water, and that's real water that I'm talking about. Trust me, I am a fan of that sparkling water. I love the way it tastes, but it's not true water. So you need to be drinking half of your body weight in ounces per day of real water. Coffee doesn't work. Tea doesn't work. We are not 70% coffee. Even though there's water in coffee, you need pure water. So if you have a 140-pound person, half of their body weight is 70 pounds. You convert that to ounces. 70 ounces is what that person needs to drink every day. So please hydrate. And then I have a couple of things that I'm offering today. You can get in touch with me. I am happy to do a video consult with you, so we can hop on a Zoom call or something like that, and we can go over maybe some symptoms you have. Perhaps your sleep is poor, some areas that you might need a little help with, maybe nutrition, and I'm happy to do a consult with you and discuss where these areas are that you can boost your immune system. And last, I'm offering a donation-based 15-minute acupuncture immunity boost on Friday, March 20th in the office, anytime between 10 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. So if you come in between 10 a.m. and 3:30 p.m., I will give you a donation-based acupuncture treatment for 15 minutes. This will be community style, so you may be in a semi-private environment with other people, but if you have no financial resources right now, I'm happy to help you, and that's my gift to you. Otherwise, you can donate whatever you feel is comfortable for you, and I hope that you stay safe and healthy, and I hope that your loved ones stay safe and healthy, and have a great week, everybody.